welcome worthless me. Who had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school. I'm as clean as my Sunday suit. Pastor play you for fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Jalen Green. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, tough take by Buzelis, proving he can absorb some contact and finish on that drive.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Here's Buzelis. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Mavericks with it. Brooks from outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Now here's Green. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hero. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Brooks grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Green gets it to go.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Buzelis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They grab their own miss. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Green inside the three-point line. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. 4-on-3 break. Jokic with it. And Terry picks him up defensively.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Scooped up.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problems for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
The Mavericks have been perfect with the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Hero. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
There's Hero with the 3, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Vucevic. Yep, it counts.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Beverly. Nothing on the board. Kicks it out to Gordon. For 3. They get the rebound. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Out to the right wing. Jokic with the steal. Bounce pass from Beverly. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here's Beverly. Sinks the 15-footer.
Beverly doing a really nice job squaring up from the mid-range, and he'll make it.
Pass to Wagner. To the middle. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hits the 3-point bomb. Giddey's got 5 points so far. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. And here is Giddey. He has 5. Here's Smith. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
They get it back. Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brooks, left side. Dallas again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago trailing here. Now, Buzelis.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Here's Green. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Buzelis, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Buzelis has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Oh!
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Ball with the bucket.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Both good from the line that time. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Inside. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls on the break. The wide open look here for two. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Jokic gets it to go.
That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form. Gives every shot a good chance of going in.
Pass to Buzelis. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Mavericks trailing. Brooks outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to go on Buzelis.
Physical play finds Dylan Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
And both free throws good for Brooks. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
One shot on the way. Hero with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 1. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally. A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Tries the spin move. Giddy, no good.
Hey, I was a spin move guy myself. It's tough to defend, but it's also difficult to stay in control on the release of the shot.
And Jokic gets it to go.
After a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you've got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Offensive rebound. And it's Gordon missing. There's Ball with the 3. That shot missing. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Mavericks. And we'll be right back after this.
37.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Josh Giddey.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. Highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Off target from the wing. Outside, Green. Wagner outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wagner forcing the defense to compromise there. A good job forcing the issue inside.
Probably a little draft
in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Mavericks lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Carries it from three-point range. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Herter. Giddey off the left rim and out.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bulls. And here are the Bulls now. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down the earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Green deciding where to go with it. And Green slams it in.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Buzelis. That one off the back iron and out.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Buzelis. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Green. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Gordon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Gordon's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Chicago leading. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Mavericks.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A minute 20 left in the third. Smith wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Smith's got his second basket.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Pass to Lively. Over Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. .46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mavericks trailed by 3. To the inside. Here's Hardy. Here's Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lively. It's 1 on the clock. And finished off by Lively.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Green. It's deflected. It's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively. Here's Giddey. No good on the quick 3. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Bulls lead by 1.
The Bulls, 55.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Giddey. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Giddey. Stolen by Hero. Pass break Dallas. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Big time denial that time by Wagner. Boy, he put some plaster on that one.
That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Outside, Hero. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brooks from outside. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
This is what you like about Smith. He likes to mix it up in that painted area.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's tipped.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
Pass to Buzelis. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots.
And I wouldn't put it past them, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
That one goes in. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Hero with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Olynyk nails both of them. Poke loose. Fast break, Dallas. Outside, Green. In transition, here come the Bulls. It's Terry outside. Drops in the tray. Terry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Green. And here's Jokic. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
Here's Buzelis. Yes, that goes in. Buzelis has got 6 points in the quarter.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And here's Jokic outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. The long distance three is buried. Buzelis has got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
From way back, Buzelis already flashing range as a rookie.
It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside, Green. Jokic trying to free himself up. They kick it out to Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Green's got 26.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
A solid defender and rebounder. I'm really impressed with Smith's growth thus far.
Out to the right wing. Jokic with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Buzelis. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup. Buzelis has got 30 points.
Incredible. The rookie Buzelis coming through at the biggest moment of the game. This kid is special.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the Bulls making a change here. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Zach Collins.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the Mavericks call time here. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Now, here's Hardy. Driving to the basket. And an intentional foul right there.
Hardy. 2nd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Dallas calls timeout. 7 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
It's stolen by Buzelis. And now.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, get some money, they playing. I told her take this and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Talking to the weed. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Best up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I put you. Let's go, 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 get some money. Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on on the industry and God is my witness. Let's go, 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 let's go.
Darling, you tahine. I was wondering, Beku que si fefe. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Heal my bed, so I know I'm on your mind. Bell to microphone, get on in one more time. For your touch so very much that I need when you're around me. The way you make me feel, the way your love is real. Oh no, no, my time, me, my time, it touched my bed, so I know that I got you, baby. Oh, and this is the day I found you. Man, I do it my back over. I'll love you over and over.
You ain't with PNB Rock. You're not with me. You're from New York. walking in with Boogie when I see you on.
Yeah, this that Siiigh.
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left him stuck down. Only cause I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Baby, on my wrist, that's a bust down. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now no static, can get tragic. Told them that one no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic.
I don't cause they too fake. I put Boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on the E-way. Landing 22 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way.
OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 train. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to, they don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left him stuck down. Only cause I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Oh my God, this is so amazing. I am super happy.
Me pidió que me soltara. Ey, bichota por los aires en el G. El SAM de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coroné. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de lejos se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Números 1 como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales, no paguen. No. Estamos legales, no paguen la. Bichota por los aires en el G. SAM de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coroné. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de lejos se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Sabe que soy la para. La viejito me lo jala. Me dice que no lo mire, así que eso se le dispara. Me pidió que me soltara, que el me lo quitara.
She towing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn up the spot. She towing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Come do it for me. I'm from TX. Shorty, she come from the BX. Ice in the flame and they need it. You might get a car and it's keyless. Topless, no V6. I'm out in New York, I'm at Sailors. You might get you more, be sailors. I'm cooking a wave afloat. They watching my moves remote. Ooh, we bought us some. That's $10 to sell us the Knicks. Like the flow, Jalen Brunson on trip, man.
She turn up the spot. She towing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn up the spot. She towing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains they be wearing. Aluminum for you, no heart to pour you. First time I saw you, you me. Had you at your body. 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 Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
For sure. For you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would follow you if there was 5 of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 of you. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Time with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out so catty. G6 Scotty. The way you.
I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
Can you plug me in?
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only give it up, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee, cause I don't wanna pay. For sure, I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure, I'm 20 feet, I'm just trying to be great. For sure, this shit mind-boggling, I ain't no could touch you late. Oh my God, must be fake. She's trying to see who first, I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was the Jakes.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We're in the great state of Texas, the home of the Mavericks, the American Airlines Center in Dallas. And, of course, Spencer Dinwiddie. This is their first game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Inside, and Jokic slams it in. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Gordon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Back to Green. Knocked away. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Green. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Green, such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
From deep, Green.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And a wide open look for Hero. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. The Nuggets leading by 3. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. Murray outside. Oh, good on the triple. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
Here's Hero, following the score by Jamal Murray. Here's Green. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. Here's Brown. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Porter, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 3. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Lively with it. Now guarded by Murray. With the shot. Olynyk trying to break loose. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Stolen by Beverly. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. A nice shot by Brown.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Going inside. Here's Lively. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lively's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Beverly on the wing. He has yet to score. Screen by Olynyk. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. And a deep three from Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for Denver. Here's Watson. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
What? And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And we saw it a few times in the dunk contest. Gordon is an acrobat, capable of some incredible finishes.
Now, here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. We know the 90s were a different era, Craig. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Hardy. And the shot goes down. Hardy's got his first basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Strother. Still without a basket. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Westbrook. Following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Pass to Gafford. Here's Christie. Good on the triple. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Hero with it. Westbrook picks him up. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Westbrook with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Christie. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
It's stolen by Green. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Christie. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Mavericks trailed by 9. Outside, Hero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
And he can't hit the second. Lively's shot is off. Here's Christie. And another miss by Denver. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. Green deciding where to go with it. Hero on the wing. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
On the wing, Porter. Down low. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pocket 6. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 8. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now Beverly following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. 18 feet out, and he can't bank that one in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's Dallas with, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Harden. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. 9 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Hardy. Here's Watson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nuggets leading by 8. Now, here's Adebayo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, Green. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Hero. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Over Westbrook. Back to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Outside, Porter. Pass to Brown. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
Back to Jokic. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Denver making a switch here.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. To the left side wing. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Green.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
5 on the clock. Here's Brown. That's short off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
Left side, Porter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. And it's Gordon penetrating. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of.
Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Westbrook. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
A finish. And Watson slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Jokic has such active hands and really good anticipation. For a big guy, he comes up with a lot of steals.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
To the right side. Here's Brown. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the inside. Olynyk. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Denver leading by 6. Here's Brown. Another 3 for Denver.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Hardy. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Hardy's got 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Denver calls timeout. Oladipo outside. He takes it in and finished off by Oladipo.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
And here's Beverly. Hasn't made one yet. And finished off by Lively.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Oladipo outside. Misses the 3. Mavericks trailed by 7. Beverly for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc.
29 seconds left for the third. Lets it go with the 3. Christie can't make it. Here's Hardy. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Nugget lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Denver on top.
The Nuggets, 59.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Beverly. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks. Number 32, Eric Gordon.
To tie it up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver in the lead. One-on-one here. Here's Strother. Outside Westbrook. Driving inside. Off with the layup. Pass to Green. Pops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Westbrook. Good on the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Jokic high post. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside Westbrook. Gafford trying to break free. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Green drives in. And Westbrook pulls it down. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Christie. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
And it's Green slapping it down.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
And Gafford throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Timeout called, Nuggets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Jordan. Jokic with the steal.
5 turnovers. When you get that many, you really are sabotaging your team.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Mavericks leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Murray looking around. Pass to Christie. Here's Brown. They get the rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Green drives in.
And a menace defensively, Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
The Nuggets trailed by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 57 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brown from outside off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hero. Got it.
They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
Here's Murray. Porter with it. Headed by Green. Back to Murray. Now here's Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Steady hand at the line in a tough situation narrows it to a 1-possession game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now we've got the intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Pass to Gafford. For 3, Murray. Mavericks with the rebound. And it's Green with the jam. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavericks.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Denver calls timeout. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
knocked away. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks.
I'm just trying to win. Commaculation. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Commaculation. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Commaculation. Droopy on the beat.
Like, I get a like urn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the set in them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when the got real. Young black boy running got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like he Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Bro, better off than you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. Now I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I been. I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Things I tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block is sharp. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.